The fairy tale marriage between Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker seems to have taken a dark and unexpected turn. The couple gained massive media attention when Travis proposed on a beach in Montecito after dating for less than a year in 2021. Their romance blossomed, leading to marriage in the most lavish way possible, including 3 beautiful ceremonies. Initially, Kourtney's kids weren't ready to welcome Travis into their lives, but eventually accepted him as part of the family. After a year of marriage, Kourtney announced her pregnancy at one of Travis's concerts in the most romantic way possible. Everything seemed perfect for Kourtney, and fans believed she might finally have a stable relationship. But things didn't stay rosy for long. According to inside sources, Travis Barker has divorced Kourtney due to the overwhelming involvement of Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian in their marriage. But what went wrong in this seemingly perfect relationship? How did things spiral into divorce? And perhaps most intriguingly, how is Kris Jenner involved in all this? We're going to unpack all of it in today's video, so stick around until the end for all the juicy details. And before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another celebrity drama update. Now, let's start from the beginning. Kourtney Kardashian is Kris Jenner's eldest daughter and has always been different from her sisters. While the rest of her siblings allowed Kris to manage their lives, Kourtney resisted. She valued her individuality and wasn't afraid to express opinions that didn't align with the family's views. But individuality doesn't exactly fit in with the Kardashian-Jenner lifestyle. As you've probably noticed, the family tends to favor conformity, where everyone looks and acts like each other's perfect clone. Kris Jenner has long controlled key aspects of her daughters' lives, from the brands they endorse to their business ventures, and even their relationships. The Kardashian-Jenner family has a history of troubled relationships. If we take a closer look, you'll see what I mean. Kris Jenner was once married to Rob Kardashian, but famously cheated on him with Todd Waterman. Interestingly, Kourtney was the only one who opposed her mother's actions at the time. Kris Jenner was accused of ruining her family, and Kourtney has been vocal about it. After divorcing Rob Kardashian, Kris married Bruce Jenner, now Caitlyn Jenner. However, that relationship also ended. Afterward, Kris focused solely on raising her daughters to be like herself, controlling their relationships and life choices, many of which ended in disaster. Rob Kardashian Jr. has largely been absent from the public eye and rarely appears on the Kardashians. It's alleged that Kris neglected him, choosing to prioritize her daughters instead. This, many believe, contributed to Rob's struggles in life. The internet has frequently criticized Kris for being a mentally absent mother who uses her kids for fame and fortune, a trait that some say her daughters, including Kim, Khloe, and Kylie, have inherited as mothers themselves. Kourtney, however, always stood apart. She never agreed with letting her mother control her life. Her emphasis on individuality has often led to heated arguments within the family. When Kourtney began dating Travis Barker, it sparked concern among Kris, Kim, and Khloe. They reportedly worried about the family's reputation in the entertainment industry. Travis had a controversial past and was often labeled a cheater. His ex-wife, Shanna Moakler, claimed she found explicit text messages between Travis and Kim Kardashian. Yes, you read that right. Travis admitted to being attracted to Kim at one point, and also briefly dated Paris Hilton, who was Kim's best friend at the time. Despite his past, Travis and Kourtney fell in love, enjoying their passionate relationship that quickly caught media attention. When they got married, their wedding was featured on the family show. They had 3 grand ceremonies that were a celebration for the whole family. Fans were thrilled and even coined the hashtag #WatchedKravis, which trended on social media. In 2023, the couple welcomed a baby, seemingly sealing their fairy tale life together. But all wasn't as perfect as it seemed. Kris Jenner never fully approved of their relationship, and neither did Kim or Khloe. They preferred Kourtney's ex, Scott Disick, despite his own well-known challenges. Kourtney's relationship with Scott was far from easy. but her family constantly pressured her to stay with him. Whenever Kourtney tried to make decisions independently, she was often treated like an outsider. Things changed when she married Travis Barker. He prioritized her, respected her boundaries, and embraced her individuality, unlike her family, who always wanted her to focus solely on her career. But let's not pretend Travis is the perfect husband. What happens next will shock you. According to internal sources, Travis Barker has filed for divorce from Kourtney without her knowledge and is seeking custody of their son, Rocky. Allegedly, Travis became frustrated with Kris Jenner's controlling behavior, which he believes is harmful to his child. He reportedly wants to keep Kris away from his son's life. This didn't come as a complete surprise to Kourtney. She was aware of Travis's reputation for being unfaithful, as he had faced multiple accusations of cheating in the past. But it raises the question, why did Kourtney choose a man with such a troubled relationship history, knowing how things had gone south for her before? To make matters worse, rumors about Travis having an affair with Kim resurfaced after Rocky's birth. Imagine being in that situation, just having a child, only to hear the internet buzzing about your husband's alleged affair with your sister. The drama escalated into a heated argument between Kourtney and Kim, which eventually turned physical. They slapped each other, and Kim completely lost it with Kourtney. Kim even admitted to sharing an intimate moment with Travis, but insisted she had no feelings for him. This revelation only made their relationship worse. Despite the fight, Travis allegedly pursued Kim afterward, prompting her to distance herself from him for a few days. Not long after, both Travis and Kourtney were invited to an event as a couple. Hoping to make amends, they decided to attend. But the night took a disastrous turn. Travis was caught making out with another woman at the party. Furious, Kourtney shouted at him in front of everyone, and the couple stormed off. Later, Kourtney confronted Travis and asked if he seriously wanted a divorce, expecting him to fight for their marriage. But to her shock, he didn't. Travis agreed to the divorce, which Kourtney never expected. However, she realized it was best to end the relationship. What makes this situation even more concerning is that Kim has shown no remorse for her actions, which contributed to the breakdown of her sister's marriage. Shockingly, Kris Jenner enabled this behavior. You might wonder, why would a mother do that to her own daughter? The answer is simple. Kourtney never followed Kris's way of life. She refused to prioritize money over family and chose happiness instead. Kourtney believed Travis understood her, offering the support she craved. But in reality, he was a control freak who exploited her. He dictated how she dressed and behaved, creating a new set of rules for her to follow. The bitter irony is heartbreaking. Kourtney distanced herself from her family to escape control, only to end up with a man who was even worse. An insider revealed that family gatherings often made Kourtney anxious due to the uncomfortable connection between Kim and Travis. While her family dismissed her concerns as paranoia, she later discovered her suspicions were true, and Kris had known about the affair all along, but did nothing. Another troubling revelation was Travis's habit of disappearing during tours. His bandmates reportedly didn't know his whereabouts, and Kourtney said he was often unreachable when out of town, further straining their relationship. Following their recent feud, Kourtney separated from Travis and holds Kim responsible for ruining her marriage. This rift between the sisters isn't new. During Kourtney's wedding, Kim repeatedly attempted to steal the spotlight. At one point, when Travis's son was delivering a heartfelt speech, Kim interrupted, dampening the emotional moment. Later, on a call recorded for the show, Kourtney lashed out at Kim, saying, "You can't stand someone else being the center of attention. You came to my wedding and couldn't even be happy for me." When Kim retorted, "You've changed," Kourtney fired back, "Yes, and I don't need you guys anymore." Kim blamed Travis for everything, insisting she wasn't at fault because he pursued her relentlessly. Despite Kourtney's attempts to address these underlying family issues, Kris never took her concerns seriously. Fans and critics have largely sided with Kourtney, condemning Kim and Kris for their behavior. Travis, too, has faced heavy criticism for being unfaithful. It's hard to imagine something like this happening within a family. Imagine being betrayed not just by your husband, but by your own blood, while they all conspire against you. Kourtney, often seen as the most genuine member of the family, didn't deserve this. But what do you think? Why does Kim harbor such animosity toward Kourtney? And why did no one in the family ever intervene or hold Kim accountable? There are still many layers to this drama, and new updates are emerging. Stay tuned for more, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. And until next time,